Well, good morning. Today is one of the best days to be a hiker in New Hampshire. Look at those glorious, glorious colors. It is leaf peeper season, early October, and it is just absolutely gorgeous out here. I'm at the trailhead for North Doublehead and gonna do just a little short hike. It's about 4 miles total, and gonna see one of the 52 with a view hikes. Now the peak up here, it's not one of the more spectacular peaks. It's not very high, but the colors up here are just phenomenal. So really looking forward to this for a long time. So why don't you come along and we will go check out these colors together. Let's go do it. I know the camera doesn't really show the steepness. This trail, probably one of the easiest ones I've done in the lights. I'm more than halfway to the summit, and most of the trail looks pretty much like this. Occasional roots and rocks, but for the most part, it's just a relentless uphill slog. Not much in the way of views yet, but those should come near the summit. So there's a cabin up at the peak, and there's no camping allowed within the usual offset of a quarter mile. So that means I've only got a quarter mile left. Almost there. There's the cabin. So we came up the ski trail. Let's see what we can get in the way of views. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the Prezzies right there. Mount Washington with the clouds almost covering it. It's kind of going over, I think that's Huntington Ravine. The clouds are kind of pouring down into. Oh, So pretty. So I got the sun in my face a little bit from the cabin. I wonder what it costs to rent that place. Sure looks like it'd be cool. I'd love to do an overnight up here, stay in the cabin so I could get a sunset on this side and a sunrise on the other. Well, let's explore the area a little more, shall we? There's the privy. Looks like there's an outlook over here. Oh yeah. Here we go. I think we just found the reason this is on the 52 with a view list. It's this spot right here. Oh. So pretty. And of course the sun would have risen right over there, so excellent spot for a sunrise. Ah, so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh wow. So cool. I think this one's on my list to come back to when I can rent the cabin, spend the night, so I can get a sunset and a sunrise over here. Gorgeous. Let's explore some more. You get 4 people, that's $10. I think I may reserve that for peak foliage next year, because that would be cool. That would be absolutely astounding to spend the night up here. All right, so now Old Path, New Path, and South Doublehead are all this way. I think I want to go ahead and bag South Doublehead while I'm here. It's not on the list, but I'm here. You know, the other day, my buddy Dan was posting on Facebook about being late. And one of the people who posted said something about you need to learn about geezer time, which is what I would have called military time. Always be 15 minutes early. You're never late to anything. But I got to thinking about it. And you know, this is hard for me because that is me. That is how I have always lived my life. But you know what? There's an assumption in that whatever you're going to is so much better than where you're at, that it's worth giving up 15 minutes of what you're currently doing in order to wait for the new thing. I don't know that that's a good way to live your life. Now, I'm not encouraging people to be late because it's rude to have someone else sitting there waiting on you. But to give up 15 minutes of your life for every single thing that you do, it doesn't seem like a good use of what is really the most valuable resource that God has given us, and that is our time. Because we only have a finite amount, and we don't know what that amount is. This has to be the best part of living in New England. Look at that vista. You look over there, you can see the Wildcats, Carter Notch, and Carter Dome, and it continues on. And across the way, for once, Washington isn't covered with clouds, even though there's a lot of clouds over there. Washington is completely in the clear. What a beautiful day. And then look at those colors. That is so spectacular. And it's very short-lived. If we're not at peak, we're within a day or two of it. Next week, it'll be more brown. All right, took a little break there on the ledge. Had a little snack, but it started to get cold, so time to get moving. Not sure where the peak is. It can't be too much further. We're going down now. Maybe this is the other trail. I'll probably just follow it and then take the road walk from this trailhead to where I parked. Here is the peak, it looks like. Some more views. Lots of good views here. For very little effort. This is a good one. For people who maybe struggle. So this is more south facing than the ledges, which was more west facing. Still, look at all of those colors. So pretty. Right. Well, I got kind of chilly sitting there eating my snack, so I'm gonna get moving again. I gotta get the blood pumping. But I'm gonna explore what's down here too. And I'm up here. I might as well check everything out. Another little peak. I wonder which one's the actual peak. That must be where we just came from. All right, good views. It's a good hike. All right, time to head down. I think, because I hate out and backs, I think I'm going to take the other trail down that leads to the road and then do a bit of a road walk back to the car, since that way I don't have to retrace any of my steps. I've got about a quarter-mile left to get to the road, and then estimate a half-a-mile road walk. Not a big deal to get back to the car. So I want to thank you all for coming along and doing the hike with me. I hope the camera got close to doing the colors justice. It's an absolutely beautiful fall day. It's a little chilly in the beginning. Warmed up on the way up, but then hanging out there at the ledges and enjoying the views, I got a little chilly. Should have put on my coat. I've got it, but I didn't dig it out, and I should have. But then once I got moving again, I warmed up pretty quickly. Thank you all for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed seeing our beautiful, beautiful New Hampshire scenery. Until next time, have a blessed day. Azimuth out. Well, road walking. Shout out to Roadrunner.